I do want to get into next because we briefly touched on it, but kind of that neuroplasticity aspect of how your brain can adapt to things. So basically neuroplasticity, you can explain this probably a little better than I can, but it's basically we're adapting to the stimulus that's placed on us, and our brain, of course, and we're able to adapt and figure out how to still be efficient, how to be safe, right? And do all the things that we need to do. And neuroplasticity can go both ways, right? We can adapt in a positive way and we can adapt negatively too, right? Before you quite go full depth into that question, explain how like all of the disciplines and your partners, right, at BrainCo, how have they kind of come together to not only work on Focus Calm, but to work together in this one goal, right? To help to train people's brain to basically adapt and tolerate the world a little better, right? How does everyone's disciplines come into this company?
What a great question. We are here to unlock the potential of brain-computer interface technology for every human in the world. That's what we're trying to do. That's our mission. It takes a lot of different types of skills to make that happen. A lot on the science and research. We also need fantastic people on the product side, marketing side, sales side. You need the whole shebang to make this thing work. And through the years, we've developed different types of BCI applications, like I was mentioning before, prosthetics for amputees, education solutions, research solutions, brain training solutions like Focus Calm. And what it's come down to for us is understanding where the biggest amount of value is. Where is the alignment between who we are, what we want to do, and the technology that we believe we can develop? And where you find that overlap is where you're going to have your greatest chance of success. So when COVID hit, actually, we were kind of taking a step back and thinking about where can we make the biggest impact possible. And we had been working a lot with Formula Medicine, which is an organization that trains F1 race car drivers and other really elite level athletes. And we saw the impact that our technology was having with their work. They were using our technology for their work. And we said to ourselves, well, wouldn't it be interesting if we could provide similar types of high level training in a way that allowed people to maybe not deal with going 200 miles an hour, but it can feel like that sometimes in life. It can feel like you're going 200 miles an hour, white knuckling the steering wheel of life, so to speak. And so how can we help train people to be more calm, be more in flow, enjoy the ease and grace that you get when you practice these mental skills? And that was kind of the story of the alignment between what our technology is really good at, what our team the type of impact we wanted to have on the world, and also the configuration of the team that we had internally and what we believed we could accomplish. And that was kind of the spark that sent Focus Calm into the universe.
One quick follow-up question with that. So with the F1 race car drivers, what types of things were you typically hearing or feedback, or what improvements were they seeing?
Yeah, this is a really important concept. The concept is called mental efficiency.
Okay.
How efficient are you with your mental resources? If you are a race car driver, if you are white knuckling the steering wheel and getting super stressed and tense, you're going to burn out and you're not going to be able to perform your best for very long. And the same thing is true for anyone, right? You need to kind of stay in a certain window of tolerance. If you get too highly aroused, you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to burn your reserves. You're going to end your day exhausted. If you can stay in the pocket, stay in the zone, then you're going to be able to perform well and reserve or conserve your resources. So for the F1 drivers, that was their goal. The realization was relaxation is fine and good, but you need to be able to turn it on when it matters most, which is during the race, during game time, during that big presentation, in our daily lives when we encounter conflict. Can we stay calm? Meditation is great. But the other 99% of the time when you're not on your meditation pillow, how do you show up in the world in a better way, the way that you want to be, calm and focused? So what we did was we thought about that process. We looked at what the F1 drivers were doing, what our partners were doing with the F1 drivers, and we came up with this 3-step process that we call learn, strengthen, challenge. First, you learn the skill of relaxation from a sports psychologist, a meditation teacher, breathing expert, all these coaches or teachers are in the app. So you can learn the skill first and you can see how it affects your brain. The next step, strengthen. We have different games where you practice strengthening this mental muscle through different neurofeedback games. Mm-hmm. For example, once you've learned how to calm your mind, you'll then strengthen that ability by making a rocket ship fly on your smartphone. You'll be looking at your phone. You'll make a rocket ship fly by getting back into that calm zone, that focused calm zone. And as you do, the rocket ship will start to go faster and faster on your screen. So you strengthen your ability after you've learned. And then the last piece of the puzzle, the most interesting one to me, is the challenge aspect. It's all good and fine to learn how to do it, to strengthen your ability, but now we need to put you in a high pressure situation. And how do we replicate that? High pressure situations is through executive function training. So like brain games that maybe you've seen before, like things that stress your memory or your sustained attention or your decision making or your reaction time. They're games that you have to play and you have to get the answer right really quickly. But at the same time, you have to practice remaining relaxed. If you want a high score, you have to perform your best, but you also simultaneously have to remain calm. And it's very hard. It's very difficult. That's why it's the challenge step. But through this 3-step process, you're able to learn skills, strengthen your ability to do them, and then learn how to apply them in pressure situations so that you can transfer those skills from your training to the real world. Yeah.
That is awesome. And I did see some videos of your app, and I like how I think the app, like for other companies too, you know, in related kind of performance field, but doing certain things, either vision training or, you know, some other type of training, the apps are really like gamified. I think that makes it, you know, fun. It makes it almost addicting to try to strengthen and try to improve this and challenge yourself right in this realm. So I like that. We'll get into the app in a little bit.